Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome along to the Russley Golf Club, but more importantly, obviously, to Harcourts Four Seasons and Harcourts Vision auction rooms. By way of introduction, my name is Nathan Gilbert and one of 4 auctioneers today. I think we've got everyone in town. We've also got Mark Morrison, Linda Warren-Davey and Mike Brown circulating around. We're here to assist you across 10 properties today, including 2 brought forwards. Before we begin our code of conduct and the rules of today, and of course that brought forward auction, I'd just like to take this opportunity to introduce a few notables around the room, those being Greg Roberts from our Harcourts Four Seasons team. He's our business owner. Debbie Johnson is circulating somewhere around from our Harcourts Vision team. Of course, we've got John Tucker from our Rangiora office. We've got Duncan McGregor from Prebbleton, and we've also got Richard Tate from our Rolleston office circulating around. These people are here to help you in any way, shape or form. Just simply reach out to them. Of course, in a dual role capacity today is Jeremy Andrews from our Lincoln office. He's responsible for the technology, live streaming, and of course the projection on the screen as well. Now, to the owners in the room, a very good morning to you and a welcome, and of course a thank you. A thank you for your ease of access, a thank you for your presentation, but most importantly, a thank you for your choice and agency in Harcourts Four Seasons and Harcourts Vision Real Estate. Of course, to the buyers in the room, congratulations and well done. You've made it to auction. You're here on a cash and unconditional basis. You are pole position buyers in the marketplace. You have that 10-minute head start on the rest of the market, so to speak. Take advantage of that opportunity that you have today, because not all properties sell and you might find yourself having to compete with that conditional market. Of course, buyers today, there are a few rules that you play by or bid by today. Those being that each one of our owners, of course, they've set confidential reserve prices. Your job today is very simple, to bid upwards towards that reserve price. And once that reserve price has been reached, if not breached, if you hold that highest bid that we accept, well, congratulations, you're one of our new owners. Now, speaking of bidding, as auctioneers, we may nominate those increments in which bidding takes place today, and we certainly may refuse a bid if it's not seen in the very best interests of our owner. If there's a dispute in the bidding today, well, we'll simply determine that very quickly on the floor. Otherwise, if we have to, we will go back to the very last undisputed bid. In the absence of your bidding, our owners today have given us as auctioneers exclusive rights to bid on their behalf. It will always happen on 2 occasions, well below that reserve price, and of course, as I mentioned, always in the absence of your bidding. Now, there's a few licensed colleagues around the room today from Harcourts and afar. Those agents be rest assured that they might be bidding on behalf of buyers here in the room today, either by telephone or in person. Be rest assured that we've cited that paperwork and we're happy that they can do so on a bona fide basis. Now, a very important clause today in the contract is 2.6. It states that the vendors may withdraw the property at any time without disclosing that reserve price. Effectively, what that means is that if bidding takes place upwards towards that reserve price but does not meet it, the auction is not over. We simply pause with that highest bidder and we exit the room, and that buyer will have exclusive rights to negotiate one-on-one with that vendor. Sometimes our owners during those negotiations will state, we are happy with the price that we have reached, and they withdraw the property and sell it outside the room. So if you're waiting for the property to be called on the market today, you may be bitterly disappointed. My sage advice would always be, hold that highest bid. Now, you're all here to hear the hammer drop across the rostrum. At that stage, if you hold that highest bid, there's a few obligations. Sign the contract and memorandum, pay that deposit equal to 10%, and fill out any Schedule 3 GST outlined. Well, if there's no further questions, Mark, I think we move forward the brought forward in Brimway. All the best, everyone.
Thank you, Nathan. Good morning, folks. Yes, I'm one of the quartet of counters and callers here representing our 10 opportunities. So Mark Morrison is my name. Nice to work alongside you for the first time today. And I have the privilege of introducing our first opportunity, that Emma Gillard. She's been doing all of the hard work over the last few weeks, assisting you get ready for auction day, looking after our owners as well, and I welcome them in tuning in online here this morning. I'll just take you through the contract here in Evatt Street, 10 Evatt Street to be specific. It's an estate and freehold that you're securing here today. It is 822 square metres of that freehold land. Lot 56, deposited plan 15128. It's all outlined in that record of title that Emma's been making very much available to you. 2nd of May, that's your conjoined settlement date and possession date of this year, of course. Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels and those further terms of sale, clauses 23 to 26 inclusive. Now, just to remind you about how a brought forward auction works, it is a little bit different in terms of the rules by which Nathan has just very ably explained previously. In this case, for the brought forward auction, which is our first auction of the day and also our last auction of the day, if you're still here then, effectively it means that our owners have received a pre-auction offer at an acceptable level to them. In a few moments, I will announce that price. Effectively, we are on the market and selling from that point. I will welcome in a bid north of that level. If I see a bid and take a bid, then of course we will hold an auction here this morning. If we don't, we simply knock the property down to the initiator and it will be sold at that very precise level. For brought forward auctions, we do not place any vendor bids. Clearly wouldn't be the right thing to do because our owners have already accepted that pre-auction offer level. So no vendor bids in play here this morning, and we still can refuse a bid if we deem it not in the best interest of our owners, but I see that would be hugely unlikely. You look like a good bunch here this morning, so as long as we're heading up in our options, we're typically very happy. As Nathan said, when the hammer falls, your obligations are to complete any last paperwork, make payment of the deposit, which equals 10% of the purchase price, and complete any GST requirements outlined in Schedule 3. But you're bidding just like any other auction today, brought forward auction, it is absolutely cash and unconditional in all respects. Okay, Emma, this is a real beauty here in Evatt Street in Brindwa. I think it will certainly please and appease the families, the growing families out there, because you gain 5 bedrooms, all of them double, so plenty of good space for the after hours accommodation. Interconnected living spaces always make your everyday so easy, and it allows a little bit of breathing space from our nearest and dearest. The ducted heating keeps you nice and cool in summertime, but of course keeps you nice and warm as these nights seem to be getting a little bit cooler at this time of year. Triple car garaging, that's fantastic to have as well, just good flexibility in that front, and great location for both vocation, recreation and education in this area. Folks, the number today where we are on the market and selling, that brought forward offer is $1.1 million. So I just let that awash over you, let that soak in, and look for a bid north of there. But at 1.1, we are on the market and selling away. Is there a little $20,000 bid here in the room for the chance to own it? Otherwise, we sell away at 1 and 1. 1.1. 10 Evatt Street, on the market and selling. First call and opportunity at 1.1. Do we hold an auction today? I'll work on an optimistic $10,000 bid. It might just own it for you today. Second chance is gone, and the property is going for the third and final time. Then I'm delighted to announce at 1.1 million. 10 Evatt Street, as easy as that. It is going. It is going. And it's sold here. Congratulations, guys. You just bought a home. Well done. Thank you, Emma. Thank you to our owners as well.
Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my jump. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away. So I don't look below, I know we'll make it out okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if I could have your attention, please. We move forward to our second opportunity, number 29 Cotswold Ave. Cheryl Wright. She's been our tour guide towards home ownership, assisting you, meeting and greeting you at the open days, and of course looking after our owner at the same time. Good luck to everyone involved for this wee cracker here in Bishopdale. It is more formally described as an estate in freehold, 632 generous square metres of freehold land on the right side of the road in my eyes. 383, lot 383, deposited plan is 23664. It's outlined in that record of title that Cheryl's been making overwhelmingly available to you, the premium buyers in the marketplace, the cash and unconditional buyers. Settlement date 24th of April of this year, or any other such date that may have been signed off in writing with our owners. Schedule 1 outlines your chattels that you receive. I don't go through those because they remain as circulated, and the further term of sale, nice and easy here, just clause 23 for you to consider. Well, this is a home that just offers so much in this location. It's a generous 168 square metres of single level living, so a little larger than most that you'll find in this location. That extra large floor plan will just appease and please you. It makes your living very, very easy. 3 well-sized bedrooms on offer with this one. That master is a masterpiece. It's extra large in my eyes. You've got the ensuite, the walk-in robe, plus that little work from home situation there should you need it. 2 interconnected living spaces allow flexibility in that respect. And you've got great schooling. Cotswold Primary, Cotswold Kindy. I went there as a little one when I was yay high. A good little place to get underway with your education. You've got the quintessential Christchurch playground at the end of the street, the Elephant Park, which everyone knows, and Coco Blackwell. I was just there this morning on the way through here, and they do good coffee there. So you'll be meandering down for your flat white on your Saturday morning as well. Okay, team, I thought I might just start away and take a vendor bid to get the auction underway at $600,000 this morning. Surely someone's got interest at, say, $620,000. But 600, it's with me. I look for 620 here in the room. Easiest bid of the day, ironically, because it's the lowest. So I encourage you to put your hand, there we go. Nice to take that first bid, isn't it, Courtney? And take control at $620,000. All the very best to you and your client at 620. 640's next, but don't let me ever limit you if you see value north of there. 640, sir, good luck. And we can bid on this side if we like at 660. Annette, yeah, 660 on this side. Is it here or here next to 80? At 660 on this side, 80's next. First, 680, there it is, and straight to 700, would you say? 700 on this side. Thank you, Debbie, working with a registered telephone bidder. 4 in at this stage because it's great real estate. At $700,000, 720's next. First call and opportunity here. 720, thank you. Thanked and banked at 720 as we move north together. And 730 cutting me in half. Debbie wasn't asking, but I'll work with it at 740, was it? Thank you, Courtney, at 740 and 50 now. And 60 it is. 60 on this side here in the rear, looking for 770 here, 770, thank you, Annette, straight back in at 770, sir, haven't forgotten about you, maybe 80's your bid. At 80, he sees the value there, and so you should, at $780,000. Always good to own real estate in Bishopdale, at $780,000, fairly bid and offered at 90 here, and would you put the 10 on top of the 90, because I heard it here first. 800's got a good ring to it, doesn't it? Yes, absolutely, at $800,000. At 800 we have 810 or 810 it is, sir, thank you. At 810,000, first call. Second, quickly and confidently is the way, remember. For a little 5 here. 5 takes it there at 815. Sees the value at $815,000 at 81 and 5 I have. At 815 I have in the rear, sir, at 20 you can take that bid. Sir, the other way, nose to toes, remember to buy property, can't work with you east-west. At 815 here on this side. Debbie, can I get 2,000 from you on the telephone? At 815 I have in the rear. Offering $2,000 just to move north. Otherwise I might just have a quick chat with Courtney's client. Once, for the right to negotiate. Second call. Third and final. Everyone in the room understands clause 2.6 in the contract, understand the property can be withdrawn and sold at any stage. If I see no further bidding north of 815,000, Courtney, we'll just pause, have a quick conversation with your client. I just need to get some instructions from my owner as well. Paused at 815.
to number 3 in our catalogue. Bit of hush, please. Andrew Sari, welcome Andrew. He's been our lamplighter there at Kinross Street. Andrew's a good operator in the high area based out of our Hornby office. And to our owners, look, thank you very much for the opportunity and instructions. Well, as a contract, I take you folks, 4-34 Kinross Street, High Christchurch City. Look, it's a cross lease in freehold, flat 4 and garage floor for deposited plan 47686 on lot 41. Deposited plan 42745. Well, Andrew, the chattels list, that is clear and precise, while the settlement date you're working towards is Thursday, the 24th of April 2025. Well, buyers, I would challenge you to find a comparable property that would rival Kinross Street. Look, it's brick and tile construction. It's bulletproof, isn't it? And seldom do you find the space that is provided here. Safe, secure, occupying a prized north-facing sunny position. Being the rear unit, this does add to the property's private situation. Look, it's original in condition, yet very tidy. The kitchen has received some prior upgrades, and common for this vintage, you are afforded an incredibly spacious master bedroom with large built-in robe, separate laundry, functional bathroom, while a heat pump and HRV complete the package. That large garage, good off-street parking options, keep your vehicles and toys safe and secure, while the spacious section is safe and caters to a myriad of lifestyle requirements. Live perfectly as is or move in, improve and make your own place to call home. First home buyers, investors and downsizers. Well, it's a trifecta, isn't it? Who is going to be the winner and secure their final future at Kinross Street? Where do we say go, folks? Your number's certainly better than mine at this early stage. Who's here to bid and buy? Okay, well, no hesitation from me, folks. I'll open the bidding up there on a vendor bid at $380,000. That's 380,000, 380 the bid 8, 380,000. Looking for a nice easy 20 on the rise there to take us through to 400. Chasing down 400 for Kinross Street. Stays with their owner at $380,000 there once, twice. Third and final call. Well, Andrew, I'll just place another vendor bid there at $400,000 there. That'll be the final vendor bid, folks, there. Represents quality buying there, doesn't it, at $400,000. That's everybody's money there. Challenge you to find a comparable in the area. $400,000, happy to work with your strategy from here. A 10 perhaps, may I say? Show some strength at 400. Well, I'll call it down once, twice. Third and final time. Well, Andrew, it does appear it's just you and I here. Look, I have got instructions to pass the property in at $420,000, folks. Clearly not for sale at that level. We can announce, Andrew, a deadline sale. Is that correct? Wednesday, April the 2nd, 4 p.m. All offers presented into our Harcourts Hornby office there Wednesday, April the 2nd at 4 p.m. Andrew's available on the phone now, so get in touch and thank you very much.
Melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all.
Okay, folks, we're just going to continue on with the program. We've got a couple of negotiations going on, so we're going straight out to Pegasus, 7 Gossett Lane. I'm Linda Warren-Davey, and it's an absolute pleasure to be part of the auctioneering team for Harcourts 4 Seasons. Big welcome, always an absolute delight to work with Karen Ward, absolutely no stranger to these auction rooms. And a big thank you to your clients, to our clients, for their choice of Harcourts 4 Seasons. The documentation that Karen made available throughout the campaign included the auction sale and purchase agreement, and that is where the property's legal description is very clearly stated, and we're going to accept that as read. No changes to that list of chattels, with vacant possession being offered on the settlement date of the 10th of April 2025 unless otherwise agreed. And look, situated in a highly regarded, family-friendly neighbourhood, this home is absolutely ideal for professional couples, families or retirees. It's contemporary, it's functional and in meticulous condition. I love that modern kitchen. It really is the central hub of the home, interconnecting really nicely with the dining, the living, ample storage options and that internal access double garaging. A property that offers single garaging. It's a property, it offers flexibility, space without endless hours of maintenance. The perfect home looking for flexibility, low maintenance living where you can spend your weekends enjoying all that Pegasus has to offer. And if you are a golf aficionado, this is the perfect place to be. We're looking right here, right now for unconditional interest. Here in the room, I'm calling for opening bids. Who'd like to start me off with an offer? At 600,000, welcome in. Strong, confident bid there, $600,000. Do we have any interest over and above 600,000? As I said, we're out in North Canterbury now, Ark and Pegasus. Our opening bid, 600,000. Any interest whatsoever? Any other bids at all? I'll give you 3 opportunities. Our first, second and third time. I tell you what we're going to do, folks. I won't vendor bid. What we'll do is just pause the auction. We'll go out, have a negotiation, and see if we can get you into home ownership today. Lovely. Just yep. Come on.
I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. So hard to get it. used to be the one living in the fast lane. Used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it. So hard to get it.
And move on to St Albans and 40 Dee Street, brought to the market by none other than Corey O'Leary, our juggernaut from the Prebbleton office. He's been working strongly alongside Duncan, our owner. We thank Duncan for our instructions over the course of the campaign. Of course, 40 Dee Street, that's how you and I know it. Of course, the legal department, they best describe it as a cross-lease and freehold. That's right, being flat 1 and garage 1, deposit plan 28787 on lot 20, deposited plan 3248, having that half share, and that's 711 square metres more or less. That's all been outlined in the certificate of title, being folio 10K, volume 666 in the Canterbury Land Registry. Vacant possession, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's struck down for Friday the 9th of May 2025, just a mere 6 weeks. That's when the moving truck backs up and you happily ever live after. Of course, the chattel list, that remains unchanged from circulation, and I also noticed the 2 heat pumps generously added to that chattel list. Of course, the excluded chattels, you'll know that the security cameras and all the outdoor plant pots do not stay with the property. Our owner is taking those. Further terms of sale, clauses 23 through 26, of course, I take that you've read and understand those, and that your bidding today is on a cash and unconditional basis. Well, let's take a look through 40 Dee Street for the last time. Well, it's the best of both worlds, isn't it? It's where contemporary comfort meets that timeless appeal, renovated throughout, but holding on to that character where it matters most. Great open plan kitchen and living, unheard of, some would say, for a property of this era, sophisticated and modern without overpowering those native timber floors. Of course, that kitchen and living zone so well connected with the outdoor area, which for me is just the outstanding feature of this property. What an oasis it is, with the fauna surrounds, the deck space, the hardscaping, of course the awning. I'm sure whoever buys it today is going to spend many a summer out here entertaining. And of course, once you're finished entertaining, it's an easy retreat back to those bedrooms, isn't it? Which is situated perfectly on that northern side of the property, and so generously sized as well, and of course complemented by that palatial bathroom. It's just a fantastic renovation that our owner over the last 8 years has put all his blood, sweat and tears into. All this, of course, accompanied by garaging and of course your off-street parking. A sought-after suburb, St Albans. You buy into one of Christchurch's most desirable suburbs, don't you? So close to Merivale, Edgware shops, and of course Christchurch CBD as well. There's not much to question here on 40 Dee Street. The only question I have is who starts me away with a delightful opening bid or offer. Where do we see value, ladies and gentlemen? 680. 680, and welcome in at 680. Good to see you. Our starter, maybe our finisher, but at 680,000, perhaps we move along in 20s from here to take us to 700. But at 680,000 with my starter here, I call it away once, looking for 700,000. And 700 over there. We have competition in the room, and you'll bring me back at 720. Of course you will, and I'll go 740 if you will. But at 720 now against you on the left here. At 720, we look for 740. First time. 730 cuts me in half, and 740 it's back against you now. You'll go 750, will you? But at 740, first time. We move along in those tens. At 740, second time. Third, 745. Okay, 745, and you'll go 750. Of course you will, at 750. Resolute at 750. $750,000 on my left here against you on the right at 750,000. First time at 750. Second at 750. Third. 750. I've already got 750 here. You'll go 755. You're out at 750. All right, well, I'll call it away 3 times at 750,000. I scan the room for want of another bid. Otherwise, we pause and negotiate outside the room. First time then at $750,000. Second, third, and final time. Instructions, Corey. At 755. 756. And 756. The Boeing bid is right before you. 756. 760. 61. And 61. 761,000. Perhaps a 770, but it's 761 first time. Second. 765. Okay, 765. 766, clickety click. Unlimited chances to change your mind here at 766,000. First time. Second, third at 766, you sure? Could be withdrawn and sold outside the room. Okay, well, you're a high bidder at this stage. We haven't got instructions. We're just going to pause and negotiate outside the room. The auction remains live and open. Let's find a spot and see if we can get you into ownership. Okay.
Folks, thank you for your patience. I return to the front of the room with good news and an update. We take you back now to 29 Cotswold Ave, where we paused at $815,000. I've just had some conversations with our highest bidder. I understand, according we had an increase to 818. That's correct. The bid stands at $818,000. And I now look to my own and my decision maker, yes, nodding away that we are on the market and selling at $818,000. So I welcome in any further bids north of there from any of those underbidders or any fresh faces into the race. But at $818,000, we are on the market and selling for the first time here in Cotswold Avenue. Second call, third final. Delighted to announce at 818 you bought a cracking good home. Congratulations, it is going your way. It is going and it's sold here. Well done. As easy as that. Thank you so much. Folks, we can now keep our morning moving on. Everyone's moved over to this side of the room, it would appear, for the next part of our day. That's okay, I'll just talk to this side of the room. Anyone shooting on online, great to have you as well. Shona Robb, I introduce at this juncture, this stage, because she's been the one looking after this cracking good home. What a fantastic home this one is. 5 Joshua Place in West Melton in the Selwyn district. It is more formally described as an estate and freehold. A compelling, a generous 5,174 square metres of freehold land, more or less. It is Lot 10. It is Depositor Plan 378670. It's outlined in that record of title that Shona's been filing through to you. Now, the settlement date is the 16th of May 2025. Plenty of time for you to get your affairs in order. Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels, and they're further referred to in those further terms of sale clauses 23, 24 and 25. You've had plenty of time to read all of this documentation, and you certainly understand today that your bidding is clean, cash and unconditional in all respects. Well, I see a number of you here in the room already admiring this home. If you haven't visited it, you should. It is a fantastic home. I've had the privilege of popping through just yesterday. It is a property and a setting that just keeps on giving and giving. It is a mesmerising home. It is architecturally designed. It is stimulating to the eye. It is a home that you will look forward to returning to at the end of each day. Built in 2015, so post-earthquake in its construction. It is absolutely quality from top to bottom in terms of its fit out. The chattels that are on order, they all look very, very expensive to me. Flexible in terms of its floor plan and its living. You've got the separate sleep out as well. That may work for intergenerational living, maybe for friends and family that wish to come and visit, which there'll be plenty of. It just keeps going on and on. The grounds, they are beautiful, they are botanical, and they are very, very relaxing. And some of the neighbours in the area are very, very good friends to make because they look after you and they care more than they should. Okay, folks. For a stunning home like this, who's got a stunning opening bid for me? I'm in your hands. Don't all go at once. Do we start away at, say, 1.3? Should be pretty easy, I would have thought, for all of this home, all of this terra firma at 1.3. Very good. Well, I'll just start away on behalf of my lovely owners at 1 and 3 at $1.3 million. Clearly not for sale at such a low level, but I just start the auction there and I welcome you in north of there. You take me quickly and confidently through to 1.4. But at 1 and 3 with me on a vendor bid today here, out in West Melton. You can get away from it all, yet you're really so close to town, across to Rolleston there as well, for all of the amenities. First call on that vendor bid at 1.3 for your private oasis where you can just get away from it all. Down that long driveway. Leave your troubles behind you at the end of the day. Second call. Flexible living spaces here. Stunning outlook from inside to outside. Third chance at 1.3 on that vendor bid. I'll work in a $50,000 bid, an optimistic bid it would be, but I'd work with you if that helps. Very good. I think, Shona, we're simply going to pass in today. Let's just park the property, pass it in at $1.3 million to say it's clearly not for sale. It's clearly worth more than that. If you've got interest north of 1.3, Shona's a lovely person to talk to. She'll be able to help you through the next stages. We are, in fact, going to run a deadline sale next Tuesday, the 1st of April. That's at 4 o'clock. You'd be an absolute fool on April Fool's Day not to make an offer for a home such as this. It might just change your life for the better. Good luck to you, Shona. Good luck to our owners as well that you've had the pleasure of working alongside.
They say less is more is true. Only one I needed to. I just wanna give my best. I'm sorry if I fail with that. Could it be love? 'Cause we can do anything. Could it be trust? Shivers onto my skin. I can close my eyes, but I got peace in my mind. Could it be love? Could it be us? Keeping me up all night. Could it be love? Could it be us? Your love kept me up all night. Your love kept me up all night. Your love keeps me up all night. Your love kept me up all Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my jump. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's all
Alrighty folks, thank you very much for your patience. We can now jump forward to 98 Knowles Street, which is in St Albans, Christchurch City. Karen Ward, she's been our lead agent, our properties ambassador. She does a fine job with every campaign that she runs, this one no different. Good luck to you, Karen, and of course our lovely owners that you've been representing and those in the room as well. This is an estate and freehold, 761 quality square metres in this location, all outlined in that record of title, which I won't go through, that's been filed through to you. Wednesday the 16th of April is our settlement date, so not too long to wait on that front. Schedule 1 outlines an impressive list of chattels. They look expensive and quality to me. Those further terms of sale, they are clauses 23 to 27 inclusive. And if you've just arrived, I remind you that you're bidding today. It is cash and unconditional in all respects. Let's have a look at Knowles Street for the last time. 30 years that our owners have been happily ensconced here. They have defied the traditional 7-year itch that most owners feel, and they've defied it 4 times over. But now it is time for them to move on and for the next group or family to own this home. It is an entertainer's dream, there's no doubt about that. That backyard pool area, I think that will be well utilised over the summer months. Separate living spaces allow everyone their own place and space when they need it. You're in a great location in terms of school zone, so it's quality education that you receive by owning a home in this location. Maybe you're a struggling parent like me and need all the help you can get at home. The schools in the area will do that. The homes in the area are simply fantastic as well, so that's quality homes and quality neighbours that you will be surrounded by as well. Folks, I could go on and on, but you're not here to listen to me. You're here to try and bid and buy. Where's the starting place? Who's got an opening bid or offer for me? Do we get underway at, say, a comfortable $1.1 million? Can't believe I'm talking such levels, but I'd work with you optimistically at $1.1 million here in Knowles Street. Those in the Knowles know that this is a good one. First call then on a vendor bid at 1.1 just to kick things away. Second opportunity on behalf of my owners on a vendor bid at 1.1 as I chase down $50,000 to go. Third and final opportunity. Very good. I just bump it forward. I move things north through to $1,150,000. Never my preference vendor bidding, but I'll do it in the absence of your bidding at 1,150. Back with me. Bid me 1.2. We can certainly have a conversation here. At 1,150, first call. Great home for the growing family in this location. Twice. The kids can scooter and bike to school. Third final. Well, Karen, I think I'll just move that vendor bid through to $1.2 million and say at that level we pass in today, we're not for sale, it's worth more than that at $1.2 million. Clearly better than that, I think we'll all agree. In fact, our owners are very smart people. They've instructed us to price their lovely home at $1,369,000. So 1,369,000 it is now priced. If you haven't met Karen before, I give you an opportunity to meet her on Sunday afternoon. She's going to be running an open home from 1:15 till 1:45. Go and view the beautiful property, have a chat to Karen at the same time, and she will assist you in your due diligence and getting pen to paper. All the best, Karen.
time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll
Okay, folks, thanks for your patience. Just going to back to Pegasus Bay, 7 Gossett Street, or Lane, 7 Gossett Lane. Okay, we went out on a negotiation on our highest bid at that stage was $600,000. We've had some negotiation and our bid has been increased to $650,000. We're not quite at a price that we can come to an agreement. So at this stage, unless there is any interest in the room, here and now, over and above $650,000. Looks like it's all quiet. We're going to pass the property in at $650,000. I know that we do have some people viewing there with conditional interest. Karen Ward, she's available on the phone right now and she is the person to talk to. So thanks very much, folks, with that, and a big thank you to our clients. So from here, we're just going to move straight on to Rangiora to Churchill Drive. Very warm welcome to the rooms, Jesse Herschel. He's becoming very well known throughout Rangiora with his marketing acumen. So all the very best, Jesse, to you and our owners. And to our clients, a really big thank you for your choice of Harcourts. The legal description of this property is an estate in fee simple, positioned very neatly, very tidily on an 873 square metre parcel of land, more or less, being lot 100 DP 451472 as recorded on that instrument of title 577490 in the Canterbury Land Registry. No changes to that list of chattels. Possession date, vacant possession is being offered on the 25th of April 2025. Maybe just one last look through this wonderful property. Nestled in one of Rangiora's sought-after suburbs in a very quality, high-quality neighbourhood is this meticulous home. It's easy care. It's fully fenced section, perfect for kids and pets alike, with a beautifully maintained and well-established garden. Just love all those generous outdoor patio areas, fantastic for barbecues or just having an early morning coffee. The kitchen offers a very functional workflow, really good connectivity out into that dining and that living area. And of course, I love that additional media. You could call it a media room, entertainer's room, quality built-in cabinetry, underfloor heating throughout that dining area, and I believe in the ensuite. The home, it's contemporary, it's light-filled, it's an entertainer's home, it's a family home, and it could be your home today. We do have a conditional offer on the property that was received a couple of days ago by Jesse, but today we are seeking an unconditional sale. Who's here to claim this home for their own? Looking for opening bids. Who'd like to start me off? At 750,000? Yeah, welcome in, sir. Good, strong, genuine bid there at 750. Do we have any interest over and above $750,000? All quiet at this stage, everybody's sitting on their hands. 750, live bid from the floor. I'm going to place a vendor bid at 25,000 on top, so the bid's with me, with our vendors at $775,000. At 775 is the bid, vendor bid. Would you like to come in at 800,000? Happy to work with your number, but that would be a very attractive increase to 800. 800,000, well done. 800,000 lead bid out in front. Any other interest in the room at all? At the moment we have a live bid, $800,000. All quiet. Look, the bid is with you, sir. What we're going to do is just pause the auction. We'll go out, we'll have a negotiation, see if we can get you into home ownership today. Come on out, Jesse, if you'd like to bring them out, that'd be great.
Okay, folks, moving along in the catalogue. Welcome in lead sales consultant Steve Allfield. Steve's a seasoned campaigner based out of our Hornby office. He's had the pleasure of marketing Kinsella Crescent. Our owners, Regan and Tarns, thanks very much for the opportunity and your choice in agency. Well, it is the contract. I do take you, folks, 60 Kinsella Crescent, Aidenfield in Christchurch City. Look, it's a freehold title measuring a palatial 700 square metres, more or less, land offering. It's lot 271, deposit plan 325867, record of title 104486. Well, the chattels list, well, it's extensive, isn't it? We do note the HRV system is being sold on an as-is, whereas basis there, buyers. While the settlement date, that is set down for the 2nd of May 2025, and that's a Friday the 2nd of May 2025. Well, we'll take one last look at Kinsella Crescent, folks. Look, on offer is palatial living, a fine example here. Look, it's vintage for the area, large living, dual interconnecting zones. It provides flexibility around your living requirements. Look, both of those living spaces do open to that sunny, bright patio space. Fine examples of bedroom size with those built-in robes. You are certainly greeted with a feel of size and space. Well, those 2 heat pumps are stationed strategically, plus that gas fire provide comfort for the impending cooler months. Look, it's a full-size section, north-facing position. The sun certainly does hit the home in all the right places. Fantastic outdoor living for entertaining guests or just relaxing in the sun after a hard day's slog. Unimpeded privacy is on offer, and you won't have to worry about the little ones or the furry friends. This fully fenced section provides a safe and secure environment. Well, they certainly aren't making them like this anymore for this sort of money, folks, while land offerings such as this are an endangered species in today's marketplace. While we do talk about location flippantly, don't we? This is not the case here in Aidenfield, situated between Wigram and Hallswell, offering quality amenities, recreational pursuits and serviced by State Highway 76. Look, it's a fantastic opportunity. Look, it represents truly good bang for buck. The most affordable time to purchase is today, folks. Where do we say go? Who would like to start me away? 800 there, Dee. Welcome into you and your buyers. Thank you very much. Working away there with $800,000. Seeking a nice 25, may I say, on the rise there. Everybody's money there to take us through to 8 1/4. 800 the money here with our good folks direct. Everybody's money at that level. Quality spaces, size. 800,000 chasing 25. Stu, you here to bid and buy today? Once, twice. Third and final call. Well, folks, I don't think we're going to vendor bid there. We'll pause the auction and we'll go and have a conversation out in the lounge there, Dee, with your buyers. So we'll just pause the auction there. However, we are live. We'll go and have a chat in the lounge. Thanks very much.
Alrighty folks, well just while we've got a couple being negotiated, I can now take us forward to our anchor property, our last of the day. This is another brought forward in our program, 135 Styx Mill Road. What this means is that our owners have received a pre-auction offer at an acceptable level to them. In a few moments, I'll get Jeffrey Twiss, our lead agent, to announce that price. At that point, we then welcome in bidding north of that level. If we see bidding, we hold an auction. If we don't, then we simply knock the property down to the initiator and the property will be sold at that precise level. No vendor bids in play for this auction because we've already reached that reserve price with our owners accepting that offer, but your bidding today, it is certainly cash and unconditional. Well, as I said, Jeffrey Twiss, he's been the one representing our owners and of course assisting you, the cash and unconditional market, get ready here for this brought forward auction. Great to work alongside you, Jeff. This is an estate and freehold. It is 669 square metres on lot 4, deposit plan of 482791. It's outlined in that record of title that Jeff's been making available to one and all. Settlement date is the 6th of June 2025 or any other such date mutually signed off in writing. Schedule 1, that outlines the list of chattels that you receive. Those further terms of sale, nice and easy here, clauses 23, 24 and 25 for you to consider. Well, I think that this home should be called the Entertainer. I just love this home, its layout, the way that everything works with this home is just sensational. I love homes where they've got the central kitchen and dining space and then living spaces flanking you on either side. And as you're just working away in the kitchen preparing that masterpiece of a dinner, you'll have friends out the front in that entertaining area that just looks straight out in front of you from that kitchen area. Those gardens, they are beautifully manicured. I don't think there was a blade of grass or a little piece of hedging out of place, just perfectly done. 2 tiled bathrooms service those 3 bedrooms, so nice and easy in terms of everyone's routines day in and day out. This home, it is warm, it is secure, it's impeccably presented, and I'm really not surprised to see it brought forward. Jeff, what's our number where we're on the market and selling today? 1.25 at $1,250,000. There you go, you heard it here. Breaking news, we are on the market and selling. That's our acceptable pre-auction offer level at 1.25. Do we just take a $10,000 bid to get us underway? Do we see interest north of there? Has someone got 1,260 for me? Otherwise, we simply sell at 1,250. First call for your future, your happiness. You'll be happily ensconced here for many years to come. Twice, but you need to bid. Third and final chance. Congratulations, guys, at 1,250. It's going your way. It is going, and it's sold here. Well done. Outstanding effort. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks to our new owners, and thank you to our current owners for their instructions. We've just got a couple of updates to go, I think, and then we'll be not too far from the end.
does perfect even mean? Is there
Just letting our technology department to have a little bit of time. Out we go to Rangiora, to Churchill Drive. Look, we went out on the room of a bid of $800,000. We've had some negotiation and we've had that bid increased. Would you like to tell the room your increased bid? $845,000. Is there any interest over and above that amount of $845,000? Because I've actually had instructions from my vendor to say very, very quickly that they have accepted that amount of $845,000. If there's no further interest, we're going 3, 2, 1. We're sold. Congratulations. A really big congratulations to our first home buyers and a big congratulations to our owners. All the very best for your future and to be able to move on. Jessie, great job. And do we have another option in place? Or?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. So no, I won't close it down. Both parties, out we come and get some bubbles. Thanks very much.
disgusted with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain weight, big flies. We are in pixels. Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my jump. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. Alright, 'cause I'm free. Freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, baby, I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah. Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my jump. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away. So I don't look below. I know we'll make it out okay. No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away. Holding on to you, holding on too tight. Don't wanna let go, can we let this moment live until the end of time? It's a scary world, filled with so much doubt. I can't be sure, but will you stay with me and let this all play out? All we have is one more night. Don't be sad, I know we'll be alright. Facing the unknown. When it's time, I'll let you go.
Gentlemen, we take you back to St Albans and 40 Dee Street. We left the room at 766,000. Conversations have been had and we've reached an agreement and the property has been withdrawn and sold happily outside the room. Well done. Well done, Corey. Good campaign.
Turn your head up towards the sky. Drown the sounds all around you. All we have is one more night, so let's enjoy the view. All we have is sweet Jesus leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. And so hard to get it. I used to be the ghost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the lost boy running insane. Used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. Used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it. So hard to get it. Ba-da-bum-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Is your heart racing? Is there fire in your veins? Are your bones burning? Is your skin yearning? 'Cause you're driving me insane. I kinda feel like I saw the light. You got me way up 1,000 miles. Can we stay right here in this atmosphere like we're flying out in space? Don't look down. Up this high, we'll never hit the ground. Don't look down. See the sky, we're gonna reach it now. Don't look down. Are your hands shaking? Are your fists breaking? Are you climbing over walls? Are the times changing? Is the noise fading? 'Cause I wanna get it all. Don't look what does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down.
Okay, folks, thanks for your time. We'll take you back to 60 Kinsella Crescent. Look, we've had some robust conversations out in the lounge there, and our buyers have gracefully increased their offer. We did leave the room, beg your pardon, at 800,000. They've increased their offer to $955,000, so we are selling away for the want of a better bid. Once, twice, third and final call. Well, it's my pleasure to announce we're selling. It's going, gone and sold. Well done, congratulations to our purchasers. And thanks to our owners for the opportunity. That's us for the day. And that's us for the day, folks. Thanks very much for your time, and another good day in the Four Seasons auction rooms. Mike Brown signing off. Thanks very much.
Expectations